Well, Troy, we watched New England yesterday. Put up 51 points, 5 touchdown passes from Tom Brady. They've won 4 in a row. Brady's thrown, 14 touchdowns and no picks during that span. They've got a guy named Jonas Gray running the football. Crazy. But their defense, what are the weaknesses on New England's defense that the Broncos can go into Foxborough on Sunday and exploit?
Take advantage of.
Well, they need to be able to run the ball. You guys have touched on it. Their pass defense is decent, but the ability to run the ball with Hillman to set up play action will help Manning immensely. Last year they ran the ball effectively in New England, but part of that was the weather. It was an awful game to pass. But they need to be able to, this might be the game where they go back to use the run to set up the pass. Typically the Broncos pass to set up the run, but they've got to soften it up. They won't fear anyone. I mean, Revis is a guy who can take a specific receiver out, but that's the luxury of the Broncos. They got 4 guys they can pass to that you can't take them all out, and this might be the game that Julius Thomas kind of gets back going again.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Troy, we were watching the Pats, and they weren't doing so well, but the Chiefs game, that game, and you thought, well, maybe they're not what they used to be. But different story now this time in the season, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots, what they did is they were trying to pretend they had Randy Moss still and using a passing game, a vertical type passing game without vertical passing threats. I mean, Edelman and Amendola are kind of like Welker. You can't use them that way.
You know what, Troy? So Troy, can you stick with us? We're going to toss it over the weather because we have to do a cut-in, but hang with us if you can, and we'll get right back to you. So.